The reptilian entrance into the Milky Way. We have done a great deal of work at Farsight involving a group of extraterrestrials who we call the Reptilians. Now they have their own empire, and we at Farsight think that it is important for you to know about them. Don't wait for the mainstream to recognize that the Reptilians exist. The mainstream still to this day refuses to acknowledge that any extraterrestrials exist, here on Earth or anywhere else in the universe. The mainstream is no help to anyone now. The Reptilians are a hostile group of extraterrestrials. They treat humans the way we humans treat our farm animals. We humans are an exploitable resource for them, just like our farm animals are an exploitable resource for many humans. Humans do not deserve self-determination in the reptilian mind. Like a flock of sheep, we should be corralled, contained, controlled, and neutralized. Moreover, our research at Farsight indicates that the Reptilians have treated other species all throughout the galaxy the exact same way. It seems natural to ask, where the heck did these Reptilians come from in the first place?
So what this looks like, it has some pointy edges, which my guess is why I was seeing the triangle. And then I can distinctively see a band running across it. Kind of looks like this. And then what seems to be maybe windows or viewports. Okay, this, let's call it structure P. All right, structure P has a very silvery hull. The outside of it is very silvery, somewhat shiny. And this right here, structure P, along with the various other structures, they to me resemble a school of fish because they really do keep with their formation even when they move.
Where did this highly fascistic, highly militaristic, and relentlessly aggressive species have its origin, at least in the Milky Way galaxy? Did they evolve naturally in this galaxy? Were they a product of genetic manipulation by another species in this galaxy, bred as a warrior race right here in our own galactic home? Or did they come from somewhere else? And if they did come from somewhere else, why did they come to the Milky Way galaxy? What brought them here? Chance? Bad luck? Or was there something here that they wanted, and they traveled here to get it? You're about to learn the answers to these questions.
So I'm going to draw this portal vortex of clouds. And I really want to emphasize this cloudiness to it, because it does definitely look like it is this cloud of colors. But it does seem to have a bit of an opening shape towards it, almost like a vortex, if you would have just used that term a little liberally. So moving to the exit point, the other side of whatever this is, because it just seems like there's two sides. So just moving to the other side of where this is, it seems like what I'm seeing here is an arrow of other non-surface structures. And they're just sort of in another arrow formation, where the subjects before were in a circular formation. These, or these structures, the non-surface structures before were in the circular formation. These non-surface structures seem to be in an arrow formation, just sort of like this triangle arrow shape. So this is what I'm seeing over here. Another thing that I'm seeing, actually, is this bluishy, grayishy, bluishy hued sphere.
The limbs have these like hard, like things sticking out. They're very hard, like pointy parts sticking out of them, but it's really hard to get a good look at this subject. I'm going to call this subject Y. And I'm going to ask the subject a few questions. Yeah.
The primary target is the initial primary entry of the reptilian empire into the Milky Way galaxy. Now this target is pretty open-ended in the sense that if the reptilians are a homegrown product of genetic engineering, then we should find something like a medical laboratory, And we will then have to go after those who genetically engineered them in order to figure out what happened. But if they existed previously before entering the galaxy, then we should find them actually entering, and their motivations to come into the Milky Way galaxy would be connected to the actual event of entering. So with this in mind, let's find out what happened to bring them to our neck of the galactic woods, so to speak.